Hey everyone, it is your independent Scentsy director, Patty Wonder, coming to you from New Zealand. Please, if you're catching this after I've been live, please type catch you on the replay or something fun below, just so I can say thanks for watching. But I am just going to hold on. I came on about a minute early, and gonna let people come on and find me and get your beverage of choice ready and get comfy. Hello, Julie. Hey, you know, whoever hops on, let me know where you're from. Like, where are you living right now? Because it's always fun, since I'm over here now, over in New Zealand, it's always fun to see, excuse me, where other people are coming from. Hello. Oh, thank you, Rose. I need to get better with my YouTubes. I have to get better. It's something I have been improving on, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Arizona. It's hot in Arizona. North Carolina. Arizona. My cousin's moving to Arizona in the next probably year. So, well, I'm trying not to call people stupid. So I'm trying to behave, so I put simple. And some people use keep it simple sister, but we have lots of dudes. And while some of them are sisters, some of them are not. So I just said silly. Canada. That's what I say. Canada, eh? New Mexico. I've never been to New Mexico, but every time I see pictures, I'd really like to go. Florida. Love Florida. Tampa. Oh my gosh. Cleanest place on earth. I swear. I was super happy there because it was so clean and tidy and pristine and super simple. All right, we can go that route too. Yeah, we had those 80 degrees days yesterday and the day before because we're in spring now and moving into summer. So another Canada, eh? Canada. Timer we are right on the button, so of course we'll just wait for the ones that show up on time. Mesa, Arizona. Hello, Rose. Oh, Rose, my stalker. Rose Corbett is my official head of stalking. I love my Rose. She can also speak Italian really well, so if you're ever in Italy again on a trip, you find Rose. Missouri, there you go. Now you're in my neck of the woods. Hello, my Cindy. Atlanta, Georgia. Love the people of Atlanta. Yeah, it's hot. I don't like summer. South Carolina. We got North Carolina and then we got South Carolina. Do y'all have the Carolina? Do y'all say the same? Or is it different? Fargo, North Dakota. Oh, this tells you about my geography knowledge. When the movie Fargo came out, I actually thought they were making fun of Sheboygan, Wisconsin, which is where I was born and raised. So I didn't realize that Fargo was a place. So there I am. My man always said I was Sesame Street smart. Oh, hell no, I was not born and raised in New Zealand. Do I sound like that? Oh my God, if I sound like that, somebody please slap me. No offense, New Zealand, but I am proud American. I am sure you can find my story. I'm not going to go over my story. It's a long story, but I was here thanks to internet dating. So, California knows how to body. All right. No, I'm originally born and raised in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and call Chicago home, the suburbs of the Chi-Town. Y'all reckon you're ready to some wax box training over? There's my southern. I say y'all when I go American, and I don't know why, because we don't say y'all, you know, in Wisconsin and Illinois. What is this page I stumbled onto? Rose, welcome to United We Rise. We're like the yeast. of Scentsy, but not the yeast infection of Scentsy. Okay. So you got to get a little patty in there. Okay, where are we sitting? 3 minutes in. All right, Erin, you're forgiven. You're forgiven. No, I'm a transplant. I'm an immigrant here in New Zealand. Thank you, Steffi. It is Southern. You know what I miss about America, and especially the Southern states? Sweet tea. Oh, praise Oprah about sweet tea. Here they do tea in the copper with sugar and water and milk. Oh, yuck. Because then it tastes like nothing. It's nothing. Earl's mom used to put like 3 tea bags in because it wasn't strong enough. I said, well, stop putting milk in it and then it would be strong enough. So, you know, American transplanting, we find humor in things. Thank you, Rose. Hi, Tina. All right. Yes, sweet tea is amazing. I did not like the scent, though, for Scentsy. Well, make it happen, Erin. I can connect her with plenty of people over here that she could stay with. So, assuming she's well behaved and likes to swear, because Region 3 likes to swear a lot. All right. So, thank you to everybody that is tuning in. And if you're catching the replay later, thank you for tuning in to the replay. My name is Patty Wonder. I am a Scentsy director. I am, as you've been probably listening, I am a transplant in New Zealand, but I am originally from the Midwest of the United States of America. And I was completely touched to be asked to be part of this group. This is one of the most amazing pages for information. There's a couple pages or groups that I always go to when I need a little oomph in my Scentsy business, and this is definitely one of them. The other one is Discover Your Aha Moment. That if you're not in that one, you need to go check that out. But they told me I could talk about whatever I wanted, which was stressful. I think I like it better when people go, hey, can you talk about this? Hey, can you talk about that? And I'm like, yeah, cool, no worries. This one was, oh my God, what do I talk about? And I sat with it for a couple of days and thought, everything came back to this. Every single thing I wanted to talk about came back to this. So I said, well, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about kissing. Yes, let's talk about kissing. Who likes to kiss? Who needs a kiss? No hair, no beards, no. Okay. The reason why I want to talk about this is because Scentsy is a simple business. I have been in direct sales since 1995. I've been in direct sales. And I have, my background is hair, and I'm a makeup artist, hairdresser, nail tech, all those things, right? I love to craft. So I have belonged to cosmetic and skincare companies. I have belonged to crafting companies in direct sales. Scentsy was something totally different. Scentsy is simple. Scentsy is simple. But what I find is that either you're looking for a shortcut, your head gets in the way, or you are thinking keep it simple means sit on the couch and hope because you did one post in the last 3 months that people are going to know you sell Scentsy. That's not what simple is. This business is very simple. And even if, I'm just going to tell you this, even if you do this just to place an order every 4 months to stay in Scentsy and keep your account booming, it's still really simple. I think when I see people that don't get 200 PRV in 4 months, I'm like, are they dead? Honestly, I think I could still get 200 PRV at this point, even after I died. Now my nose is running because I'm sitting in front of an air conditioner. You guys are making this way too hard. You're making this really hard. And it's so simple. So the things that make this business difficult are overthinking, analyzing, the need to try to be perfect, the need to be like other people that you see, and FOWOT. And y'all know you can't get through a video with me without me talking about FOWOT. F-O-W-O-T. FOWOT. Fear of what others think. That is right, Alicia, with a C-H-A. Alicia. All right. Sorry, I do this. Excuse all my little things. Don't ever take offense to me like pronouncing your name and getting excited about things I see. The more we tend to overthink, if we took as much action as we did in how much we overthink or procrastinate or hesitate or pause, they would need like 20 or 30 cruise ships on these Scentsy incentive trips. This is why directors and above are the top 2% of the company. Because for the most part, now don't get me wrong, I know plenty of directors that still overthink way the hell too much. But you have to break through that. You have to substitute that pause for, oh crap, okay, I'm gonna do it right now. If you guys, I know Scentsy's a big fan of Mel Robbins, and she came to our leadership in New York, and I loved her then, and I follow her on social media now. But that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's legit. It's legit. I think to keep this business very simple as well, you have to be coachable, teachable, and have a really good attitude. Those are things we can't really teach you as leaders, because someone with a pissy attitude isn't going to hear you. And somebody with a pissy attitude most likely isn't going to be listening to this video because they think they either know everything or they don't need to know it. So if you have a good attitude and you want to learn and you want to do better and you're open and you engage with your sponsor or whomever, the rest is easy. Maybe not easy, but simple. The rest is simple. Smell this. Which one do you like? Great. How would you like to pay? That's pretty much our business in a nutshell. In a very tiny nutshell. Is like a peanut shell, right? I'm going to give you, I know a lot of you have already heard my backstory, but coming from a place of keeping it simple, I was raised to always care what people thought. I was raised by my German grandparents, and everything had a place and everything had to be perfect. If you're not going to do it perfect, don't do it at all. There is no room for half-assing it. Now, there is wisdom in that nugget of there's no need to half-ass it, but their level of perfection and caring what people thought took it to a really unhealthy level. Now, as I know myself and I know the difference between having pride and in your work and wanting the best for your customers and your team and yourself, don't do things half-ass, but they don't have to be perfect. So I started Scentsy the night we could join here in New Zealand, and I'd never tried Scentsy. I'd never smelled Scentsy. Nothing. I had no idea. I just saw it advertised on Facebook, and then I went researching because that's what I do. And I went, oh, cool. They could really use that here. So I just had my back operation, my first one, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to join. And then while I'm healing and recovering, I'll just have this thing in my house and I'll give it a try and, you know, hopefully we'll like it. And Earl didn't like candles. So, okay, cool. It's something that they really needed here. I joined at 1:56 a.m. in the morning because they said we could join at 2, and I tried early and I got in. And I went and posted on Facebook that I joined. I don't remember what the post was. I should go back and find it. But with less than 8 hours after I joined, I had my first team member because my neighbor saw my post and said, "Hey, that looks fun. Can I join?" I said, "Sure." And she joined. Did I know everything? No. Did I even know what Scentsy looked like in my hands? No. Did I know how it smelled? No. Did I know if it was quality? No. Did I know how to do a Scentsy party? No. Did I know anything about training a new consultant? No. Knew nothing. Knew nothing. Then we, at that point, Allison Dulkey and Jacqueline Roy, my SSD, were doing these calls online. And so we went and watched this call online, and they did something called the Booking Blitz. All right. I have no idea what the hell that is either. And she said, "Here, say this and contact as many people as you can in 20 minutes. All right. Now, I tweaked the words a smidge because after the first couple, I had people, because they were really pitching that whole wickless thing. And here, a wickless candle, they don't understand wickless. So they saw candle. And I had a lot of people that messaged back going, "I don't like candles. I don't use candles. We're heavily earthquake areas here. People don't want candles." Some people like them now. Like, don't get me wrong. I've always loved candles. People love candles. But a lot of people are like, no candles right now. And so I said, no. So I changed it to fragrance, home fragrance. And I got 8 bookings. And now, again, no idea how to do a Scentsy party. No idea. Still don't have my kit. And back then we didn't get our kit for weeks. But I just did what I was told. Okay, do this. All right. Didn't think. I had my list of 100 that I did a couple days later. But I just went through my phone. And I just text everybody. Because I didn't think. I just did. I just took action. Right? So I had no idea what I was doing. No idea. But my way, when I look back at my journey with Scentsy, my way is I'll figure it out. So first, if your calendar's empty, well, we got to get stuff in your calendar. So let's get stuff in the calendar, right? Once stuff's in the calendar, then you need to learn how to make a Hostess packet. All right, so go make a Hostess packet. Thank God for YouTube. Oh my God. I watched YouTube, hours and hours. I had no idea. I had nobody here to help me. I had no idea. And I didn't have my kit. So I went looking for answers. This is the other thing. Can you please put some effort in to looking for your own answers? Everything, and that was the other reason why I didn't want to do a normal book sell recruit video. You could have 24-hour training on everything you'd ever need to know in Scentsy if you just looked for it, and you'd have more than a year's worth of stuff to watch 24 hours a day. It's all out there. It's on Workstation. It's in your consultant guide. It's in your team page. It's in amazing pages in groups like these. It is on YouTube. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. If you really want to do something, you don't need to get along with your sponsor. You don't need to get along with... Stop making that hard. Who gives a crap if you don't get along with them? Go get your own damn answers and go do your thing. Build your own team. Be the kind of leader that you want to see. So many people are like, oh, I don't get enough this and I don't get enough this. I didn't have anything. And I had to wait an hour, like a day, for them to all wake up and then answer my question. So, you know what? You can do it. You can do it. It's all there. I swear to God, it's all there. Google. It's all there. What does this warmer look like? Can someone tell me what this is? Oh my God, Google. Just Google. Okay, that was my little side preaching thing. But I watched everything that everybody did. I found people that I really liked their style of training and seemed to know what they were doing. I learned how to make a Hostess pack and how to Hostess coach because of Jamie Sullins. My girl, Jamie Sullins. I learned how to do a party from watching Katie Farner and Jamie Sullins talk about how they walk through a party. And I watched it over and over and over again. And I took notes. I feel like nobody takes notes anymore. And then they ask the same damn question 3 times. That's making this harder. These are all things that make it harder. Take the notes the first time. And you got them. Putting in a little bit of effort actually makes things easier than not doing it and worrying about it later. And then, like, literally, okay, then I came across videos, how do I wrap an order? I didn't know I needed to learn how to wrap an order. All right, now I'm going to learn how to wrap an order. Now I wrapped orders, right? So everything I learned after I did the previous step. I don't know how to, okay, book. All right. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but sure, I'll book. Okay, then I'll figure out how to do the party later. But I didn't learn how to do the party right away because there were steps before the party that I had to learn first. So I just kept going step by step. I taught myself as I went. Within 3 months, I earned my first free trip with Scentsy, a cruise to Cozumel. Within 7 months, I became a director. I didn't do anything monumental. I just did what I was told. And not told like, but hey, do this. All right. Hey, this works. Great. Hey, try this. Okay. Not, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if they're going to like that. Oh, I don't know if I should text her because, oh, I don't want her to think I'm pushy. Oh, I don't know. I think she doesn't have money. Oh, I don't want to bug her. She's so busy. None of it. I still don't. I will sit down and text 400 to 900 people one at a time and just go through the list. Keeping it simple. That sounds like work, but it's just keeping it simple. Remove some of your emotion. Remove some of your disbelief. Remove your pausing and your hesitation and your analyzing and your criticizing of yourself and you're not believing in it. Just do the job. The job is just to share. The rest is up to them, but your job is just to share. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Literally, I do Scentsy full time. After I did Scentsy, I never had to go back to my job. And that was part of my, ooh, I think I can do this. And ooh, I never want to go back to my job again. I ended up having another back operation that first 3 months too. So, but one of the things I've always said is, one of my biggest pet peeves in life is to repeat myself. I hate repeating myself. Hate it. Didn't you hear me the first time? Did you not write it down? That's a big thing with me. And then I realized after being a director for a couple of years that that's what I do all day long is I repeat myself over and over and over. Our job doesn't change. My job hasn't changed from the time I was an essential consultant to my job now. My job hasn't really changed. It really hasn't. I share the product. I offer things to people. I hand out samples. I book, sell, and sponsor. Same things I did in an essential. Same things I did as a certified. Same thing as I did as a lead. Same thing I did as a star. Same thing I did as a superstar consultant. Now I'm a director. And I'm going to be doing the same thing when I'm a superstar director. Do we have some extra responsibilities? Sure. But technically, it's the same job. And it's to share. It's to share. It's to connect. It's to care about people. It's to help people make a space more enjoyable to be in and walk into a space or have other people walk into the space and feel something based on scent, to remember something, to have that memory connection. But, you know, let's break it down. If you haven't, and I'll post the link after this, or if somebody else does, great. Orville did an SFR keynote about the 4 chords. And I remember watching this years ago, and it just was like someone went, ta-da, this is all you need to do. Huh. Simple. How many of you have seen the 4 chords progression by Orville? Now I have a photo of it too, so I'm going to pop that in the group when I'm done, because I keep it on my desktop. Because when you are making things difficult, this is the 4 things. 4 things every month. 4 things. That's what you need to worry about. So basically during this this keynote that Orville did, he talked about the simple system and the simple way that every single hit song uses the same 4 chords. And the same goes for Success and Scentsy. And I truly believe this, because I have never had to rush to earn a trip, or I've never had to hustle. I still think hustle has a weird connotation of taking people's money and tricking them, but I get both sides of it. It's just weird when I say it. I think of a pool hall. But there is this, yes, do I think 2,000 PRV is a better way to go? Abso-freaking-lutely, for lots of different reasons. Was that always my goal? Absolutely. Absolutely. That was always my goal. It's always the goal, because I like my paycheck better when it's 2,000 PRV. Do I do home parties? Absolutely. They seem to be the thing. Do I love doing home parties? Not really. Am I known for my home parties? Yes. It's the fastest way to grow your business. It's the fastest way to get new customers. It's the fastest way to build a good foundation. The quickest, I think. If you're not an IT guru that knows about optimization and all those things, home party is your speed pass, man. And it's simple because you do everything at the party. When you don't do everything at the party, you're always looking for new customers, like additional than what you would normally, because you're not meeting 10 to 20 or 5 to 20 new people in a sitting. You have to go find them. You have to hunt them down like a treasure hunt, you know? You find your team members there. I always get eggs, and what else do I always get? I always leave with things. So eggs is a popular one because everybody has chickens. So they're like, do you need some eggs? But they connect with you. And when people connect with you, it's easy to do business with you. They feel the connection. People don't feel the same way online. You have to work really hard. It's simple, but you have to work really hard to make those connections, to create that liking, somebody liking you, knowing you, and trusting you enough to give you their credit card details, and to stay loyal to you. Home parties, you're in people's homes, you're laughing with them, you're eating with them, you're horsing around, they're seeing you screw up. It's beautiful. I am always grateful when I'm back in my car and I can breathe again, because I'm so nervous at home parties. Whew, I get warm with them. But I know it's the simple, easy way to get where I need to go quicker, right? So let's talk about the 4 chords. Do home parties. So the chord 1 is do home parties. Establish a consistent pattern of selling. Consistency. The more consistent you are with everything in your business, the more simple it is. I kid you not. I kid you not. Keep the party simple. Do not move into people's freaking houses. I had somebody say, oh, my lady in the UK that I used to bring 10 warmers. I'm like, even if I wanted to, I would never do that. Never do that. What you're doing is you're making your business harder. Will it maybe help you sell more product? Maybe. Would it help you recruit? No. And if you're not building your team and you're not interested in growing that way, if you want to bring 10 warmers, go ahead, whatever. But when somebody looks at the catalog and sees the join for here in New Zealand, it's $169, and they look at what's in the picture and they look at your display, immediately, and this just happened to me, immediately they say, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to spend a lot of money extra, right, to really build up my kit. And I went, no, you have everything you need. And I showed them how to get the shooting star kit. And then I showed them how, and I'm honest, nothing that is on my table did I pay for. Nothing. Everything was gotten for free at an event or with host rewards from collecting orders. I do not buy Scentsy. I don't. I just don't. I'm here to make money, not spend money. That's my cat Shanti. She makes a showing in every single video I do. Build to 500 PRV in monthly sales, which is about 4 parties with 5 ordering customers each. I have some people that think when you say home party or have some people over that they need like 15, 20 people. And in my experience, the parties with 5 to 10 people are like $900 parties, which is our like level 3 here in New Zealand. When I have a 20-person party, it's like a qualifying, just the first level party. It's very different. This business really isn't, in my opinion, about filling seats. It's about connecting with people and inviting people that do like nice smelling things and pretty things in their home or in their work or things like that, or in their cars or whatever, right? So doing home parties, as Orville has said it, that's the simple way. That's keeping things simple. But now my computer went off. But this could be anything: work parties, spa parties, pet parties, whatever. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple and try to show your products to people, as many people as you can in one. I do lots of one-on-one smelly sessions, but I book them all on the same day in the same location. So then it is a party by the time they all leave. And now I have a party order, because I'm just going to sit down and eat with them and give them the scents, and we're just going to talk, and then they're going to order, and then they go home. Simple. Stop making this complicated. Cord number 2, sponsor new consultants. Oh, I don't know enough. Oh, I don't know. I don't want her to think this. And oh, I'm just not ready yet because I just joined. And oh my God. Get out. Get out of here. Share. When I have people that are in that headspace, I go, do you not like being part of Scentsy? Do you wish it never came into your life? Would you you wouldn't want what Scentsy's brought to your life. You don't want that for your friends and family. You don't want that for people. That's what you're basically saying. That is what you're basically saying, is that I'm so involved in my own thoughts and insecurities that I'm not going to offer you a chance to have everything that I have and the opportunity that I have, because I'm all about me. That's what you're doing. And if that is how you are, I really highly recommend you don't recruit. Because nothing in this business is about you. It is all about how you affect and inspire other people. I tell my team all the time, you need to go out and make people smile. That's what I want you to do. I want you to compliment and sample. Compliment and sample. Compliment and sample. I want you to make people smile. I want you to say you like their shoes. I want you to say something nice about them. Make it genuine. Have a little conversation. The weather's been weird lately. It's an easy opening. It's a crap opening, but it's an easy opening. Oh my God, it's so hot. You look amazing since it's so hot. Stop focusing on you, and about how you feel and how nervous you are and how anxious you are and, oh, what if she thinks this, or, oh, I don't want to bother her, and, oh, the people in the line behind me. That one always gets me to pause for a second. Oh no, there's lots of people in line. I don't want to be a pain. I still hand it out though. Hand it out to everybody in line. Since I'm making y'all wait, be you, be authentic, go places that you like, go places that make you happy, go places that make you smile, because when you're smiling, you're going to infect other people to smile. And that energy is going to attract different people to you than the mopers and the meh and the Eeyores of life. Do you know what I'm saying? So, keep it simple. I know I keep saying this because that's the thing that I'm going on today, but you guys are making this way too hard. You're making this way too hard because you're stuck here instead of here. Get stuck here. Get stuck in your chest. Get stuck in your heart. Get the hell out of your freaking brain. Speak from your heart. Come from a place of your heart. If people know you're coming from a good place and you're sincere and you're authentic, it makes everything more simple in this business. Everything. Because it's more trustworthy. It's more genuine. It's more, people want that. People want connection, because somewhere along the line, people lost connection. I'm an oldie. So for me, when I get somebody that just messages me a statement or a question and doesn't say hello or doesn't even bother. I have some people that leave Marco Polo messages and just talk about themselves the whole time and never even think to ask me about myself. Don't be that person. Don't be that texter. Don't be that poster on your social media. Find out about other people. Take what you would do in person and take it to social media. Speak from your heart. Be you. Don't be anybody else. Be you. Sponsoring new consultants is easier than ever now. We have the host kit. We have the full kit. And every once in a while they do one of these freaking mini kits. You can tell I love those. But think about the person that you are talking to. Could they save money? If your biggest customers, you have not talked to them, your people that spend a couple $100 a month, just saying, because most people don't want to lose those because they're, again, here instead of here. They are going, oh, I don't want to lose the PRV. Have you learned the compensation plan at any time? Just saying. Because if you are doing your job correctly, you're going to have so many customers that it becomes overwhelming. Thank God for Amy. We're going to talk about that in a second. I knew I was going to go over. I went and looked at everybody's videos, and it was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And I was like, oh, for God's sakes, God bless Katie Farner at an hour. All right. So wear your brands, wear your Scentsy clothes, have your magnet on your car, make sure that your voicemail on your telephones identify you as a Scentsy consultant. Be generous, be considerate, be kind, be loving, be positive, be enthusiastic, be passionate. It all makes this easier. People that always are in the struggle and the drama and the chaos, think about those people in your life. Everything's harder. Everything is harder for them because they're here. They're here. They're all here. They don't see anything. They're here. In their brain, all about them, all the time. Oh, woe is me. When you come from a place in your heart where you see somebody that maybe is having a rough day or is sitting alone, and you go, you know what? I'm going to go. I just had to say, I love your purse. And I know she's sitting alone, but I just wanted to come say hello and give you that and tell you that I love your purse. Here's a little treat for you too. I hope you have a really good day. You don't have to marry them. You can even sample and run, but it's better if you actually sit and talk to them. So chord 2 is sponsor one new consultant a month. I think 2, but one's good. Do one a month. One, and then when you get like find your groove, up it, in my opinion. They have so many things. They have the emails now. They have the amazing landing page on Workstation now. They have so many things now, new consultants, that we didn't have. Go Scentsy. Chord 3, provide great customer service. Delight with great service. Communicate often and effectively. Nurture future leaders. Track promotions. Now, with customer service, your team is part of customer service. Again, coming from here, not here. Come from here, not here. Know your calendar. Know exactly what days you can work your business so that you don't waffle when people want to. I got a text today. Oh, squirrel. Okay, I'm going to just skip ahead to my Amy thing. Stop trying to invent the wheel. Keep things simple. Or also don't think you need wheels. Some people are like, nah, I don't need that. No, I don't need to do that. I'm fine. And then something in life happens and you're like all topsy-turvy and shit falls apart. And you forget everything. For me, my partner died. I thought I was on top of everything. Wasn't. Then I had a concussion and then re-injured the concussion. Oh my God. If you don't have Sell with Amy, the app, please do that for yourself, for your brain, for your sanity, to keep things simple. Please, 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 please go get the app Sell with Amy. If you are somebody that has a system that is pretty much bulletproof, sweet. But following up with your team can get overwhelming. Following up with your customers gets really overwhelming. And having something just show up and go, hey, and you set the templates in your Amy templates. I change mine every month. And one of them has a booking message, and one of them has a joining message, and one of them has a link to my Insta bio, and so that they can find things simple. Your team needs you to keep things simple so that they can reproduce it. I remember when I used to show everybody everything I was doing in my business, and people are like, whoa, I don't want to do that. I don't have that kind of time. Or my team was like, oh no, I can't be a director because you do this. And I'm like, yeah, but I also watch a lot of Netflix. I don't have kids by choice. So I know I have that little bit of window, but then living with somebody that was dying in front of me, everybody has something. And busy is bullshit because everybody can say they're busy, but busy does not mean productive. So the more simplistic and the more processes that you have to help you keep things simple, the less stressed and less difficult this business is. It is literally, it's a routine for me now. It's a routine for me now. I put on here, just use Sell with Amy. Easiest, most brain-freeing, anxiety-reducing, and effective system for me ever. And I've tried them all. I've tried the binders, the cards, the everything. But somebody always fell through the cracks. Nobody falls through the cracks anymore. They have a free trial that you can use. And I don't even think you have to give them your credit card. I can literally do 50 follow-ups while I sit on the toilet and then get on with my day. I was texting a team member the other day for a couple minutes. We were texting back and forth. And I said, and I was trying to talk to her about Sell with Amy. And I said, I just did 53 texts in between our texts. And she's like, wow. Yeah. Stop making things difficult. This is how you stay in contact with your customers. This is how they don't hesitate when I meet somebody and I say, oh my gosh, do you have a Scentsy lady? And they go, what? And I'm like, a Scentsy lady. And they're like, I'm like, good enough. And I give them a packet of what I keep packets of things in my car. Do you know how many people don't know what their Scentsy's consultant's name is? I am friends with all my Scentsy customers and hosts. I text them regularly, really good now because of Amy. when they think, oh, I need some Scentsy, I don't think they think of anybody else. Of course they're going to contact me. I'm their Scentsy lady. Who else would they think of? And these are just simple things. It's just simple things. Your social media profile should tell the people that you're Scentsy. Link should be with things. Your voicemail, once again, your email signature. Keeping it simple for you. Think about how you would want your consultant to be. What would you want from your consultant? And let's be real. But do you know? What kind of service would you expect? I am a customer service Nazi. If you do not give me good service, you are going to wish you never met me. I have tried to get Tupperware people fired. Just saying. Because you do not open my drawers and mess up my kitchen and not clean it up and leave my house. Oh, no, you don't. So, great customer service is also your team and checking in with them. And Amy, once again, has helped me stop stressing and feeling like a failure as a leader, that I'm not doing enough. Because Amy goes, hey, you should check in with your team today. This is what they did so far. And I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks, Amy. Changed my business. Changed it. It was great and it's amazing for customers. But if you have a team, the team aspect is what I felt I always needed help with. And you are always growing and you are always trying to be somebody. I remember I watched so many Katie Farner videos when I started, because Katie Farner's videos are still, to me, love Katie Farner. I love her style. But she is pretty. She is poised. She has her shit together, or so it seems. She has beautiful backdrops and great lighting. She has all these things. And I did not do live videos and I did not do YouTube videos forever because I had to be like Katie. I thought, I have to be like Katie. But I'm not that poised. And I listened to some things I did and go, oh, it's just all over the place. It's just all over. But yes, Emily, it just keeps getting better with Amy. And then I watched, I remember this, I watched an interview with Pink on some TV show and went, oh my God, I'm Pink. Pink is never going to be Katie Farner. There is no way to take, there's no way that you're going to take Pink and make her as poised and put together as Katie Farner. Katie Farner, if you're watching this, I so love you. But honestly, I'm the one that sticks my tongue out. I talk about doing texting on the toilet. I swear, not Katie. Katie has it together. That's how I feel about Katie. And she probably does. But again, a lot of it's routine and she's learned processes and she keeps it simple. But I am never going to be Katie Farner. I'm never going to be Pink either. But I've certainly got a better chance of being Pink in an interview than Katie Farner in an interview. So please don't compare yourself to people. It's great to admire people. It's great to be inspired by people. And it's great to pay attention to when you feel less than or when you feel jealous. Because that means those are the things you want to possess yourself. So pay attention, but don't put all your feelings into that. Do not put your self-worth into... Can you imagine how unhappy I would be if I was always trying to be Katie Farner and not myself? Stop. Be you. Just, again, come from here. Everybody's heart ticks a little bit differently, but everybody's heart wants the same thing. We all want to be connected, loved, appreciated, recognized, all those things. Your customers, your team, and you. Your kids, your family. And yes, sometimes we feel like, oh my God, I don't know if I have any heart left to give to people. Trust me, you do. And it only takes a second sometimes to make somebody smile and say, thank you for the great service. Here's a little something for you. Have a great day. I noticed you're super busy today. Here's some Scentsy soak. When you go home tonight, rest your feet. I've worked retail. It sucks this time of year. Go rest your feet. Enjoy. Thank you for the great service. Here. Come from here. not here. Okay, where am I? Okay. Just kind of going over, I did pack light, stop trying to be perfect. Let me just quickly say, for the love of Oprah, because stop it. You are wasting time, you are wasting energy, and you are wasting your sanity. When I started, I was making thank you cards for all my customers, and then I went to making tags for all my customers, hand stamping, coloring, glitter, ribbons, because I'm a crafter. All my samples had to be pretty and made with a mold and to make into something else. And oh, this had to be printed this way and this had to be stamped that way. And oh, it couldn't be crooked. And I had somebody come help me make samples, lovely enough to come help me make samples. And she stapled things upside down. And I was like, oh my God, I have to redo them all. Guess what, idiot? I don't actually have to redo them all. Jesus. Okay. So you're going to get stressed. You're going to get anxious. Then you're going to think this business is hard. And you're going to think that, oh, it's going to take so much time because I have to make samples and it takes me all afternoon. Yes, it does if you don't keep it simple. My customers still order from felt samples. My customers still order from slices of a cube. I just take a knife and slice the cubes and put it in a baggie and staple the dang thing on it. It melts the same. Does it once in a while for an event, I might go pretty and put some extra time in there. Or because I am a crafter, there are times where I just like to make samples and relax. But if that's not a relaxing thing to you, for God's sake, stop putting all this time and energy into it and just cut the suckers up and put them in baggies. Keep it simple. The other thing about being perfect, because this used to be a problem. I was raised to be perfect. See how that worked out? Woo, my grandparents. Anyway, when you are too perfect, nobody can relate to you because nobody's perfect. And everybody's going to think, oh, I can't be like that. Oh, like I can't be Katie Farner. Like I can't be, oh, I could never do that. Oh, she's so organized. Oh, she's so clean. Everything's so perfect. Everything is this. Everything is pretty. Everything is this. Crystal Roughton, an amazing star director here in New Zealand, said something at SFR. She goes, I ain't got time to do pretty. And I wrote it down because there's so many people that need to hear that. It is literally killing your brain. It's making this business harder. It's making you less, people are be like, I can't do what she does. It's not good enough. And your team will think they're not doing things good enough. That their way, even though they're putting in the effort, it doesn't look the same as yours. And yours are so pretty. And yours are so perfect. People want to see you screw up. They want to see you mess up. And not in a bad way. But they know themselves. They cannot compete with perfection. Their lives are too crazy. And if you're always perfect, the people have weird, like, she's going to expect me to be that way. Where most of my perfection friends, they would never expect their teams and customers to be that way. Ever. When it happens, I'm like, sweet. But, nope, they look better than mine. Great. Are you handing out as many? Are you following up on them as many as I have? You can make them as pretty as you darn want. I almost said lots of words in there. But if you're not making them work for you, it's just wasted time, wasted stress, and wasted energy, and wasted supplies. It's just waste. Be able to build rapport with people. Make sure people realize that a monkey could, I say it at my parties, I'm like, you obviously can tell a monkey can do this job. Somebody should join of one of you, because it's silly for me to take all your money when one of you could take your money. I forget things. I drop things. And I used to get stressed about stuff like that back in the day when I cared what people thought. And now I don't care what people think. So I just think, well, you can't do any worse, can you? And the only way you do worse is if you don't do anything. So I'm proud of my team that's making samples. I'm proud of them for finding their niche. And as your business grows, things change. I do not make any tags anymore because with over 100 orders going out a month that I am bagging up, I keep it simple. I ordered the print yourself, do it yourself business cards on the Success store, and I hole punch them and I write my thank you note on the back of those tags. There's 100 in a pack. Done. Cheap, easy, pretty, colorful, all those things. I go to people's house and see my tags on their fridge. And I'm like, I should have wrote neater. See, it's still there, the little perfectionist. So, go live, please, for the love of all that's holy and owned for Oprah. Please go live and stop caring about. Now, I'm going to talk to you Americans especially, because I know before I moved to New Zealand, I still cared what people thought. And people did not leave their house without makeup, and everything had to be perfect all the time. And what would people think? And oh my gosh, they're going to judge me. If you are judging, the reason why people, in my opinion, I've learned this, if you think, how do I say it? If you are a judger, that is usually why you think other people are judging you. Yes, that came out right. Because you know what? I don't judge anybody anymore because I don't care what they think. But then I don't know that they're judging me either. So it could be, I hear stuff every once in a while, like so-and-so said this about you. And I'm like, all right, whatevs. I've had people apologize to me for shit I didn't even know they did. I'm like, all right, whatever. Okay, forgiven. Didn't even know, but great. As long as you feel better. Go live. Your friends lists are your friends, usually. Right? It's okay to have things written down. Just go live so people see you and engage with you. And if you're like me and you're an introvert and you don't like to leave the house and peopling is tough, this is how you connect with people. This is how they get to know your personality. They get to know your house. They know Shanti's always going to meow in my videos. They've seen me with baseball hats and no makeups. They've seen me in bed they've seen me. But I don't care, because if my hair is always perfect and my makeup's always perfect, and that's how I'm always doing everything, again, my team is going to think, and my customers are going to think that that's how it has to be done. Oh, I could never. Penny always looks this way. Katie Farner always looks so freaking perfect. You know? Pink's the one that's walking around with a floppy hat on and no makeup, living her best life. Right? Stop trying to be perfect. I hate my voice too. I get that. I've hated my voice my whole life. Just press the button. It is a mental Mount Everest for people, this going live thing, and it really shouldn't be. It's just you talking to your friends. If you want, create a group just for a couple people and say, I just want to practice going live. Use Marco Polo app. The Marco Polo app for me and my team allows them to get used to seeing themselves on camera and talking and doing it without hair and makeup. Because if I send you a Marco Polo and you send me a text, it just pisses me off. Because I'm like, do you think that little of me that I'm going to judge you? Nope, because they're up here. They're only thinking of themselves. Oh, I don't look good enough. Oh, I don't do this. I don't do that. Nope. They're thinking here instead of going, you know what? Patty's probably driving and Patty's busy, so I'll just quickly message her back on Marco Polo so she can listen to me and not read, because that was what I told her to do. Things. I want you to be the light in everybody's day. I'm just wrapping up. The fourth chord is to improve yourself. Take the time to care for yourself. Make things that you aren't so hot at a little bit stronger. There's things I suck at in this business, and I am constantly trying to do better and learn at least a new tip a week on how to do better with it. It doesn't have to mean you have to learn everything today and you have to implement everything today. But if you know you suck at something, you should probably invest a little time into it. You know, Jilly Sue's social media page, because I always want to get better with social media and with Facebook parties, because it's something I suck at, because I read body language, I read faces, I can bounce off of people at a party. Online, I don't have that. And I need to learn how to still have the same results. Not in person, because it's different for me. It really is. I think that's pretty much everything. Please stop. Please get out of your head, because that's what's making this difficult. I think everybody would be a director by the end of the month if they stop thinking so goddamn much. Sorry for you, Jesus people. This is what's complicating everything. Stop complicating things. This is a simple, simple business. Be the light in other people's days. Speak from your heart. Be who you are. Be genuine. And be consistent. Because the more consistent you are, the more it becomes a routine. You know, when you start a new job and nothing's right and nothing's easy and everything seems like, oh, I have to learn this new job. It's kind of Scentsy. Scentsy's that way too. But the more you do it and you do the good things, the right things all the time, things seem more effortless. Yeah. All right. I'm going to quickly look at comments and then I am out. Okay. Because if I look at comments we'd be here till tomorrow. Thanks, Jenny, about my makeup. Do you know that doing my makeup this way takes me about 3 minutes when I try to do browns and blacks and like natural colors? Takes forever. I hate it. So this is my quickie look. That is right, Joanne. You just be you. Thank you. Yep, build relationships. Absolutely. I love you, Tracy. Thank you so much for my ornaments today. Jenny Swoboda just said something. One thing I learned in the last year is to let people help. When Earl was passing away and when Earl was getting sicker and sicker and sicker, I had to do everything. And after Earl passed away, people even wanted to help more, which was beautiful. And I don't like people stopping by. I don't like peopling. I like everything planned. And people would be like, do you mind if I come out in 10 minutes? I have something for you. Do you mind? Hey, do you need any help? Hey, do you need this? Hey, do you need this? And what I've learned in this process is that sometimes people can see that you need help, and they want to do something, but they don't know what, and they don't know how. And so what I've learned to view help as is coming from here and not from here, once again. Because when I come from here, I realize they need to do this so they feel that they helped. It's really weird and it's a strange thing, but I have realized that over the last year that people want to be there for you, but if you don't ask them for the help or accept the help and you're always going, no, I got it. No, it's okay. No, I'm fine. And then you're sitting in a corner rocking back and forth crying because you're like, I can't do this alone. Well, you just need to suck it up and accept help and say, you know what? I would love some. For the first 3 months after Earl died, I said yes to pretty much everything. Can I stop by? Yeah. Oh, I brought you some food. Great. Wasn't food I liked. It was food they liked, you know, but I knew they had to do that for their heart because they wanted to do something. So sometimes people like to help and you are helping them by accepting their help. So that's a little lesson I've learned. So I'll just say that. And it frees you up and it calms you down. There's no way in hell I can ever pay back every single person that has been there for me the last year, because that started giving me like, all these people have helped me and loved me. And even now with the ornament thing, I'm just like, oh my God, how am I ever gonna repay all this love and support? And someone goes, they don't expect that, Patty. And I went, oh, but I feel like I have to. And they're like, no, you don't. And I'm like, oh, I'll find a way, you know, but let people help. Let people help. You'd be surprised what that connection does. Yep, Rose, no fluff. And summer here, felt samples. Yeah. Oh, Edna, that sucks. She had all the sample molds from her last outdoor event melted. This is why. Or you leave them in your car, or they get crunched on the bottom of your purse. Stop making pretty butterflies that snap in half. Yes, perception is a huge one. Absolutely. There's great lessons in perception. Oh, thank you, Tina. I actually challenge you all just to go live, even for like 3 minutes. Grab one product a day or a couple times a week, even maybe 3 times a week. It's less than half. And talk about a product. Read out of your product guide, that the product guide, it's on Workstation, the PDF, if you don't have the new one, or you can order them really cheap. They're great for bag parties. So then it keeps it simple once again for your bag party hosts. But just talk about it, smell it, explain the smell, talk about what's in it and why you love it. That's it. And just say, hey, I'm doing a 30-day challenge to step out of my comfort zone more and talk about Scentsy, or just talk about something live. And it doesn't even have to be Scentsy. On your personal page, it should be 80% personal and 20% Scentsy. So, just challenge yourself. You don't get anywhere if you don't challenge yourself. Okay, so Andrea Stogstill said, the last time I went live and shared an order that came in, I had a person comment, always selling, sale, sale, sale. So, who gives a shit what that person said? This is your faux what, girlfriend? The fact that you still remember it means you are putting way too much energy into this, and you are giving that little troll doll way too much power and energy. Who gives a shit? She didn't sell anything. She's not paying your bills. She's not earning a trip. You should have said, hell yes I am. Boo-boo! Stop giving people power. Stop putting so much energy. Stop caring what they think. She is one person ordered from you, and instead of actually focusing on the order, you're focusing on the shithead that said, oh, it's selling, sale, sale, sale. Start focusing on the good stuff. Erase that crap from your brain. Absolutely, Joanne. I'm a hot mess. Rose, stalker. Blocka. I don't block anybody. I want them to see that I'm selling. I want them to see that I'm on the trip. I want them to see that I am a cool human being and they are just missing out and bitter. I don't block people very often. I want them to see. And I post everything public so everybody can see anything, and I don't hide anything from anybody. Okay, still spending time and energy on him. Yes, Jill McCarthy. Nikki B and the Social Vibe Tribe is also a really good place to learn about social media, and she comes from a great place of empathy and understanding. She used to be a Scentsy consultant. She's not anymore, but she gets it, so it's another one to check out. All right, I'm just scrolling past this dude that we keep talking about because he doesn't deserve the time of day. So next, thank you. Thank you. I love you too, Lisa. Top fan. Woohoo! Smacked me around. Well, this is what happens with my friends. My friends know when they become my friends, they're a little bit jolted, a little bit probably, when something in their life goes topsy-turvy and I try to snap them back going, why do you care? They always need a second, and then they learn to appreciate that because none of their friends, their other friends that they've had forever, actually come from here. They're coming to try to tell them what they think they want to hear, or they don't say anything, or just, I don't want to hear about your drama either. I don't need the drama in my life. You don't need the drama in your life. Moving on. You are welcome, Steffi. Always, always be the light in someone else's day. There's certain people, and part of that is me being an empath, but when I walk into a room, I immediately get feelings for people. And there's some where literally it's like there's a cloud above them and I'm like, and I'm moving away from them. Be the light. People always say, oh, you're such a breath of fresh air. Be that breath of fresh air for people. People are tired. People are sad. People are depressed. People need more of that. You're welcome. I don't know how much knowledge I shared with you, but I hope I spoke to your heart. Yes, even when you don't know you need help. Absolutely, Shauna Clayton. I love you. Peopling is so hard. People think because I look like this, that I am like the partay. I am the nana. Not a partay. But I am 13 mentally, so, you know, there's always that dork side of me. Sometimes asking for help might be something like, you know what, I'm really struggling. Would you have like a half hour to help me with this? I would be so grateful. And some people are so relieved that you thought of them, that you trusted them to help you, and you asked them. Again, sometimes all up here instead of here. Just, in life, just come from your heart. I used to suck asking for help too, and then I just went, I can't do what I keep doing because it's driving me insane, and I'm exhausted, and I'm sad, and I'm crying, and if I don't accept the help, it's not going to get any better, and I just need a little bit of help to get on top of some things. Now, saying that, it doesn't mean you sit and have a pity party, and you whine and you moan and you bitch and complain. You have your pity party for 5-10 minutes or a day, and then you get on with things and you make a plan and you figure out how you're going to get over, around, under, or through it. And you figure out who can help you do that in a more efficient way than you trying to do everything else by yourself. Tanya, it's called faux what. Going live is my biggest fear. I don't know why. Because you care what people think. Go deep, sister. Go deep. I guarantee that is what your fear is. I don't know what to say. I don't like how I look. I don't like this. Oh, I don't know. Really? Because then go live and start talking. And then you're going to think, oh, but people, I will tell you, it's faux what. Apparently wine helps a lot of things. I've never drank, so I'm not sure, but apparently wine helps with everything. Good job. Good job. Rose, some people look at our job as sell, when honestly our job is an adult show and teller. Look, it's our scent of the month. It smells like this. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's light in the... You could say it's selling, but it's only really selling if people are buying it. But you're simply sharing the information. You're just sharing the information. That's it. Hey, I saw a movie. Hey, what's everybody watching on Netflix? Sharing, not selling. We're not selling Netflix. We're sharing the thing that we liked on Netflix, right? Oh, I just lost. Okay. Yay. Somebody said mic drop. That makes me happy. Oh, thank you, Hillary. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. Oh, good. My goal at every Scentsy party is not to sell products. My goal at every Scentsy party is to make someone laugh. And that's how I've always gone into it, because even if you get one order, it was one order that you didn't have yesterday. It was one order that's closer to this, and it's one order that's closer to that. So I don't go into a party thinking about sales and bookings and recruiting. I just don't. I go in because I'm terrified of speaking in front of people. I go into it with the idea of, okay, these are my new friends and we're just hanging out smelling Scentsy. And if I can make them laugh, I'm good. And I treat it as a stand-up comic show. That's my goal. And that helps me get through and get back in the car where I can breathe and go, oh, that's over. Okay, great. I do tell you the truth, Rose. Aw, Christina. Everybody get your ass on the cruise ship to Bermuda. I'll be there. I'm glad, Jenny. Okay. Tina, that's a good say. I think our souls match. Ooh. I gave Tina a female boner. See, Katie Farner would never say that. I will see you later tonight, my darling. Okay, so Melanie just was honest with something, and I completely understand that, because that need of perfection and getting it done right, oh, so goes deep within me, Melanie. Melanie put, I think my problem with asking for help is being let down, which I know that's just part of life. Are you, Melanie and I might need to have a sidebar. Are you worried about being let down because you think they're going to say no to helping you? Or do you think you're going to be let down because they're not going to do it right? That one's mine. I know people will help me, but I specifically pick specific people to help me with things because I know that I still have this thing inside me that goes when people do things wrong, in my opinion. So I think you have to worry about that. If you think that the problem is that people are going to let you down because they're going to say no, then I would either say, did you come from a place in your heart and they shit on your heart? Then they shouldn't be in your life. And if they, like anything, if they say, I really don't have the capacity to do that right now for you, you can't, but I'm sorry. You can say, is there anybody else you know that could help me with this? If you're not sure. Your Scentsy family is a family. Trust it. Ask. And again, ask from a positive place. Absolutely, Jenny. Having sample parties with your teamies or fellow consultants where you just sit around and eat snacks and watch movies and make samples is a great night in. I just have to tell you. No. Oh, so that she was asking Jenny, want to come to Arizona? I'm like, it's hot in Arizona. Aw, thank you. Snowing in Ontario. I love snow. Jess, Scentsy has given me so much confidence. A month ago, before I joined Scentsy, you'd rarely catch me going live. I'm really proud of you, Jess. Well done. Well done. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. And the more you do it, the less you kind of care about what you look like and what you sound like. Because it is fun. And it does make a huge difference in your business. It's really funny. Because as soon as people finally take the leap and go live and they talk about something, they get orders. And it took like 3 minutes. And they're like, oh my God, I got an order. I'm like, yes, because you're talking about it. Stop making this difficult. It's literally show and tell. Yay, Steffi, congratulations. Level 1. I feel like Heidi. Yay. Someone else I am not poised enough to be is Heidi. Well, Deanna, she says her lives tend to be boring and dull. Deanna, I'm going to give you a trick. And you probably, depending where you live, there's probably better things by you. I went to the dollar store, our kind of dollar stores here. We don't have dollar stores. Everything's more than $1. And I bought this. And I don't know if you guys, if you go on my personal page, you'll find it in my video section. But I went live with this facial roller on a Friday night. And I talked about the moldy packaging. Go buy something stupid to try. Just go buy something stupid to try and go live. Be willing to laugh at yourself, because do you know how many people ask me about this now and what brand it was? I was not selling these damn things. It was $2 and it had mold on the package and people were still asking me, what was the name brand of that? Oh my God. Seriously. Go buy something stupid. Go buy something silly. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Who cares? When you are able to laugh at yourself and have some fun, other people will too. And that will up your algorithms, which will make people see when you post Scentsy things, they'll see it more. So facial roller, highly, highly recommend to liven up your lives. Yep, obsessive compulsive is real, Tina. I completely understand. And then finally, you break. So, allow help. Teach somebody. Teach somebody that's willing to help you. Teach them. They'll want to help, but sometimes you just have to show them. You can't have expectations on other people because we don't like it when other people have expectations about us. And every time people have expectations, they just get let down. Because nobody can live up to the expectations. No husband, no wife, no nothing. Like, I'm not saying do a shit job, but I'm saying be real, be forgiving, be patient, be kind, and really focus on what's important in life because it's not what you think it is. Those fucking butterfly samples busted in half, yes, you can still give them out. Yep, Steffi, I have fibromyalgia this weekend. I couldn't even walk after my first party. I've learned how to block my time and know when I'm going to be walking well and when I'm not and all those things. So, yep, absolutely. Good for you, Steffi, for asking for help. Yep, Michelle just admitted to her FOWOT. Yay, Jess. Okay. I'm scrolling faster now. Okay. What can I do? I'm from a small town. I don't know anyone here aside from my partner's family. Go out and make people smile, Jess Megs. Jess Megs. Pew, pew. Make some samples. Go out. Go to the grocery store. Go to the gas station. Go to the library. Go to the hardware store. Go everywhere. Go to any store because there's retail employees there. Go say hello and just say, hey, I'm new in town and I just wanted to get out and say hello. I love your shoes, or thanks for the great service. And here's a little sample. And if you need any help with making everything smell better in your life, I'm your girl. That's it. Don't make this hard. Go out and meet people. And yes, for me, that's I don't like to people. I'm very intentional when I leave the house. When I leave the house, I know I have samples in my bag because I don't leave the house that often. I am okay, I'm a retail employee and I work at the grocery store. Well, there's a good start. There's a good start. Every single person that you know is a connector to other people. Keep it simple. Okay, I'm going to go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And me too, Jess. Me too. I've worked retail most of my life and hairdressing and makeup art. Yep. Yep. That's probably why I am this way. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great, great month. Get your butt on that boat to Bermuda and come say hello to me and get a selfie. All right. Bye.